Arrows 3-0 away
Yep.
from home.
Hmm.
I mean, you can't take that away from him. They're
Hmm.
still a very good team. They're only, let's say, 5 points away from clinching the league, the title.
100%. That was a hat trick from Willie Awilo Stefanis that against 11 Arrows to redeem themselves after the shocking loss. But not really shocking because Blue Waters is second in the log. But as it stands, Blue Waters are losing 0-2 to Life Fighters. What does that mean for this game and probably the next game for African Stars?
Well, African Stars, they need to win. Obviously, the league title is just as good as done and
Yeah.
dusted already.
Hmm.
But you need to win matches to amass points.
Hmm.
And today's match is very crucial.
Hmm.
Okay, and obviously also for the confidence of players as well.
Hmm.
Because they were really on a very good run, having not lost the game in the whole entire first round. But losing against Blue Waters away from home, it shouldn't be taken as a big disappointment. Obviously, nobody wants to lose, but I mean, it should be a motivation now for them to pick up the pieces.
100%. And African Stars will have another home game here at SKW on Tuesday, and that will be against Okahanja United. And if African Stars can win this game today against Tigers, if they pick up another 3 points next week, Tuesday, here at SKW, that's the title. The champagne will be popped Tuesday evening.
Exactly, it's just a matter of time as to when are they going to pop that champagne bottle.
Yeah.
But the league is just as well as home is done and dusted.
100%.
No doubt about it.
I fully agree. There's one other thing. New striker has been purchased by African Stars. Ibrahim
No,
Youssef
he's been re-signed. He was on
Re-signed.
loan away. He's re-signed. Yes, he's been re-signed.
re-signed.
Yeah.
This is a striker from Comoros.
Yes.
Um, he's starting this game, the number 20. If you're watching at home, so what can he bring back to the team in that striking department?
Look, in my opinion, any foreign player cannot come and sit on the bench. You sign a player from Comoros to come and sit on the bench. If you sit on the bench, that means that you're not good enough. So, I mean, he has to start, and he's starting. I'm glad that he's starting. He's a very dangerous player. He can cause troubles. He's at a different level.
100%. I'm actually very interested to see him. It will be the first time for me, so that will be one to look for. And of course, we have to give our get well wishes to our defender Charles Hambira, who suffered a clavicle bone injury or fracture, which is the shoulder. He will be out for 8 weeks.
Yeah, that's very sad. He was on top form.
Yeah.
And he got injured on national duty. I just wish him the best. I wish him well, the speedy recovery, so that he can probably come back and celebrate the league title.
Yes, 100%. So just before the game starts, again, ladies and gentlemen, follow the African Stars live streaming on Facebook, Instagram, and definitely share with family and friends, just football fans alike, because this is a game live streamed here in SKW in Windhoek City. And make sure to vote for your player of the month for March. We have Disiru, Awilo, Jocelyn, and Chu. Right? Yeah, my apologies. We have Jasiru, Awilu, Jocelyn, and Chilu, who are the 4 players that are for the running for player of the month. So please go on to Facebook and make sure you vote for your player of the month of March. So, CK, the players are about to get onto the pitch. The Red Army is here in their drones. What is your final prediction for this game?
Well, I expect African Stars to get it over the line, and I don't think there will be. I mean, the score line would probably be 2-1, 3-2. It's going to be a tied result, but I expect African Stars to win the match.
I'll give you one better, a 2-0 victory by African Stars. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned. We are live streaming here at SKW, African Stars versus Tigers FC. Stay tuned. Yeah, it didn't need to be longer than that. I'll just say Edwin. Don't like his name. Oh, like that. En die camera afvalt. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to a live broadcast of a home game for African Stars versus Tigers FC here at the SKW Stadium in Windhoek City. This is a Tura derby between these two teams, and of course the game before this on the 29th of January ended in a 0-0 result. So of course the log leaders, African Stars, do want to secure their title with games in hand. They only need 6 points because currently, as it stands, ladies and gentlemen, Blue Waters are losing to Life Fighters. So that means 6 points guarantees the title for African Stars. And African Stars will be playing their next home game here at SKW next week, Tuesday. Save that date. Next week, Tuesday, here at the SKW Stadium, you can be here live as the champagne is popped if African Stars get their final 3 points versus Okahanja United.
Tell them to bring it over here.
But once again, as the players are getting ready and the referee is stretching, we just want to send our get well wishes to our very own Charles Hambira, who suffered a clavicle fracture. He will be back, and hopefully he will be back to win African Stars lift the Deb Marine Premiership Trophy. Once again, my name is Emmanuel Nkara and I'm joined by Carlos Kambaikwa. CK, you had a prediction for this game?
Yes, like I said, I see African Stars winning this match because they need to get it done and dusted. They only need 6 points for the remaining of, let's say, 5 points, then they're gone. So I'm sure that they will get it over the line today. They will get a result, and uh, then get it over the line on Tuesday with the next match.
100%. The champagne will be popped, hopefully, on Tuesday next week. But here, as it stands, African Stars versus Tigers.
And we're also joined by Zigo, former African Stars midfielder.
Yes, we are in for Hamdinga. My name is Zico. Thank you, CK. Thank you, Emmanuel. We are here at the SKW Stadium. There is no excuse for the team not to dish out excellent football because the pitch is in excellent condition. It have been for quite some time, for years, since our days. So Tigers were the only team to stop African Stars from scoring last season. No, I mean in the first round this season. So I think they could go one better and score themselves to try and destabilize African Stars, because African Stars are on course, especially now that Blue Waters is looking like dropping points in Oshuarongo. I think African Stars, I think they have that in their mind, and Tigers, they have the ability to spoil the party for Stars for now. I think they have the ability to hold Stars party. We are in for an Hamdinga. Junja is also in. He's starting today since he came back from Comoros. I think the African Stars faithful are happy to see the number 20, who have been excellent before the football stopped in Namibia. Tigers kicked off.
Yeah. Yes, indeed, Zico. We are looking forward to seeing the man on the ball right now, Joseph. Tigers having an ascendancy but leading to a goal kick. And of course, with the absentee of Charles Hambira, a simple change for the coach to put in Garuka with the back three of Martin and Kambanda. Pietrus. He's the goalkeeper, Roy Nelly, trying to find his left wing. Garuka finding the goalkeeper. Bango with the throw in for Tigers. The Red Army really blasting their vuvuzelas, demanding a 3 points. A little bit of a tackle there between number 21, Isak. That makes an interesting free kick here for Tigers early on in the game.
Early free kick for Tigers in a promising position. Tangeni Chipau, number 30, standing over it, and then Kamuchacha also having a say. I think Kamuchacha is the same position Kamuchacha took one for Brave Warriors against Cameroon, remember? So, but I don't think he's going to take it this time. He's leaving it for Tangeni. No, he's the number 10. He's the captain. I think he's going to take it. Promising position for Tigers. Free kick.
Here's the keeper by
Kangeni
Spau.
took it and then just straight at the wall. And very bad free kick from an experienced player.
That was Shipao, number 30, with that free kick, just hitting the wall. Tried to find under the wall, the jumping wall.
It was a suicidal pass there from the fullback.
And of course, we apologize for the time stamp, but I will keep you updated with the time. It is 4 minutes gone in the game with Stars on the ascendancy. Joseph finding Jolly, finding Edwin Kamatuka. Willie Stefanis. Always comfortable on the ball. The cross comes in for Willie. And Willie Stefanis really putting his stamp on this Deb Marine Premiership, the top goal scorer as it stands with 16 points, having a hat-trick in the last game against 11 Arrows. He's really finding his own in the league at this present time. Speculative shot there from Isak.
It's a little bit too ambitious.
And of course, the goalkeeper has been changed here. It is for Disiru. Comes in Bazuvara for African Stars, an accomplished goalkeeper himself. Throw in for Stars. Kambada. Finding Johannes. Joseph with a great chest pass there. And Jolly Kamatuka finding Joseph, but unlucky for offside decision there.
Risky play from Tigers at the back. Fortunately, it went out for a goal kick again. They should decide whether they want to have it upfield or whether they want to play up from the back. If they are uncomfortable with playing from the back, just hoof it up until you settle in the game.
100%. That was Asher Zenga playing dangerously there. African Stars will press. Do not want to make mistakes at the back. And of course, with Tigers not having anything to play for, being 9th in the league, bragging rights as the first game ended in a 0-0 draw, it's important to have something to talk about.
Yeah, they are drawing pride in that they were the first team to stop African Stars from scoring in the first leg, in the first round of the league. I think they fancy their chances here.
Confident play there between Martin and Garuka. Garuka finding down the line, trying to find Joseph.
Coaching from this side of the pitch. Throw in from Garuka here. Chulu couldn't control. And Tigers in possession.
Great defending there from the Tigers, number 3, Kapuvu. foul on the number 6, Shidolo. And of course, the Red Army demands for a result here. Some fans are shouting Brave Warriors versus Tigers. Interesting opinion.
I think one thing I must applaud for Tigers, they managed to bring the fence out. They are here in numbers. The blue colors is being seen widely here. I think that is one thing they should do more regularly in all games, not against African Stars only. I think the fans are starting to come to the stadium. That's very good.
Yes, the nation is starting to understand that football is back. The Deb Marine Premiership is running and rolling, and live games are live, especially here at the SKW Stadium. It's a corner for African Stars, the first of the game.
Yeah, the big men from the back are all up. Emilio Martin, Vitabi Garuka, Azi Kambanda also up there. He had a few goals from corners, 2 to 3, I think.
Let's see if we can find one here. Cleared from the near post. Kamatuka Edmund trying to.
Long range is slowly but surely getting to be known by the long range shots. This Edma Kamatuka.
Comfortable there from the defensive midfielder, Stiga. Throw in from Bango. Here's Bango again. Tres.
Easily shielded out of play by Emilio Martins. Garuka throw in.
And the number 8 for Tigers, Rivaldo Drins, had a winning goal versus 11 Arrows. That was their last win, Tigers. So watch the number 8, who is on the ball now, crunching tackle there. But play goes on
the
with
attack now. Over the halfway line,
Willow Fanny's Johannes. He can put it through.
Blocked. Now Tigers on the attack.
Seemed to have been an easy pass there for Johannes.
And then Sticker cut all the, and then back to the goalkeeper by Sticker. Easy, like it.
That was a great touch there from Rivaldo Drins, turning Stiga, and has won a interesting and ascending, advancing free kick for Tigers, taken quickly and taken wrongly.
Poor decision taking from Tigers. In front of goal, you played sideways, and you are not sure. You are not even trying to find your man.
Awilo. Trents. Friedrichs, Taimeno, finding Jolly, finding Joseph, trying to make his way past the defender, but great defending there by Kapupo. Jocelyn again, trying to break through, but a foul by the number 6, Shidolo. Taken quickly by Stars, and it kept in by Kamatuka. But great defending again from Uazenda, the tall Uazenda, number 14 for Tigers. Nice little touch there between Willie and Edmund, which finds Dynamo, who's trying to find Jocelyn. Will do well to keep this in. Kwaruka. Almost an interesting development there for Stars, but they seem to be finding themselves in the game. 13 minutes has gone in the first half. Still 0-0 between these two slight rivals here at the SKW Stadium.
Stars trying to start from the back again. Kambanda to Johannes. Chulu in the air, not necessary.
Trent. It's a very good player here on the left wing. Seems to be the danger man for Tigers.
Sweet left foot, I think.
Comfortable header from Johannes, finding Kambanda and finding him back.
Sticker in the middle now to try and make plans for African Stars.
Seems to be advancing movement here on the right flank for Stars with Juja on the ball. Very commanding player on the ball. Comfortable. And that was called as a foul from Juja, but he was apprehended by two Tigers players. So
Still won the ball.
Is
and
he
then,
that strong?
Just because Bango shouted and then the referee decided he was fouled.
That's how strong the African Stars number 20 is.
Very strong.
Joseph Juja. Keep an eye on him. And a mistime pass there, almost being dangerous for Tigers. Finding Juja again on the right flank. There's the comfortability of Rivaldo Drens. Martin. Awilo finding Johannes. Thinking about lofting it in. Dynamo will do good by putting in the cross, which finds Juja.
Header over the crossbar.
Seemed to be a cross out of nothing really from Dynamo. He did well to get a good height and good accuracy on that cross.
Unexpected, but still good anticipation from Junja.
Indeed.
Well read here by Kambanda. Now he's on the go. Finds,
Here's Rivaldo Drens for Tigers, trying to find his way past Guaruka. 1-2 passes between Isak and Shidolo ends up as nothing
good,
but a
excellent pass here. But then the keeper, well read from the keeper. Otherwise, it should have been very, very dangerous for Tigers. A foul by Dynamo Fredericks. Tigers on the attack. And then the referee should have been a yellow, but then leniency from the referee. That was escape from Dynamo Fredericks. I think he cut a very dangerous counter attack.
Yes, indeed, it was almost, but a shot there from the number 10. But just before we saw Roy Nelly, the goalkeeper for Tigers, anticipating that through ball and coming out, because it was almost a complete pass for
defense leading pass from Chulu to try and find Awilo Stefanes, but I think Awilo Stefanes' speed disappointed him there.
He's just warming up. Willie Stefanos will always have his way in a game. Almost finding Jolly, which favorable bounce. And a shot
at goal by Jocelyn Kamatuka. I think he rushed it. He had a lot of time. He should have just controlled it and maybe get a runner. His younger brother was in a very good position.
Quite an unexpected bounce that went over Bango, the number 2.
Yeah.
I mean, not anyone in the stadium expected that ball to find Jocelyn, but he took the shot when he might have had more time than he thought.
Yeah.
Roy Nelly. Yes, Pietrus.
Beatrice Natangwe for Tigers.
Finding Shipau.
Experience Tangeni Shipahu.
Isaac. Trying to loft the ball there, but great defending. Finding Stiga.
Now Awilo. Put him on the floor.
Exactly. Jocelyn Kamatuka keeping that in. Great touch.
Now he have to lift his
Getting
eyes
past one player.
up. That was not necessary. He had to lift his eyes up. He beat his man, lift his eye up, and then check who's in the box in a favorable position. He tried to do too much.
Was great play from Jolly to keep it in, beat Bango. But then again, maybe feeling the moment too much, might have done well by finding a player in the box. But there might be fruits here on the right flank for African Stars, on the left flank as well, with Willie Stefanos.
Bango always being caught out of position.
Yeah. Yes, Bango. Finding Isak, but referee deeming that to be a free kick, but African Stars player saying
Disputing the free kick, especially Emilio Martins. He's not happy at all. And
from
then
the
another
replay
free kick,
here.
another free kick. I think they had a couple here from this position. They should hit the target. Someone should hit the target. Someone should hit the target. And then Absalom Bondi on it again as a captain, making plans here.
Kamchacha.
Yeah. Petrus Natangwe also with Kamchacha here trying to, and then he steps away. So all for Absalom Bondi to try and hit the target here. Way off target. Way off target. It's wasteful from Tigers. They three free kicks already in this couple of minutes. They should have hit the target with one of them at least.
Numerous free kicks here in the same position, yeah, indeed, for Tigers. They might want to rethink their strategy on how they approach those, because they've had, those are the best moments in shots on target for Tigers in this first half, with 20 minutes gone. African Stars really finding their feet on the ground, with Willis Stefanos trying to find Jolly.
Diagonal pass, finding Jocelyn. Jocelyn with tapping Garuka. With tapping Garuka on for Chulu. And then Tigers cutting it out here. Jocelyn can play, but he decided to take the throw in. Throw in to Garuka, back to Emilio Martins. Kambanda starts comfortably at the back, trying to recycle. Mistake from Kambanda. Pass couldn't find Johannes. Throw in for Tigers.
Isaac trying to find Chipawo on the right wing, but Kambanda always ready for an interception. The left-sided defender there for African Stars. A real talisman of this team. One of the first names on the team sheet, in fact.
Yeah. She just joined us, 0-0. Tigers in possession. Another throw in for Tigers.
Throw in there from Tigers, trying to find Shidolo, who tried to put it in to Shipao.
Cleared by Emilio Martin for another Tigers throw in.
Good interplay there from Tigers, but ending up in a defensive play for African Stars, which finds Awilo. And a chuff there from Awilo, beating Pietrus and finding,
Well cut
almost
out by
finding.
goalkeeper. Well cut out by the goalkeeper again. A beautiful ball from Awilo from the left side, and then well cut out by goalkeeper Roy Nelly.
Almost finding Juja in that play. Miscontrol there from Garuka.
And
And
then he had
subsequently,
to take one for the team there.
Yep.
Tigers was almost away with his sweet left foot of Rivaldo.
shot there from Pietrus. Matangwe Pietrus.
He thought he'll take a shot to trouble the goalkeeper, but to no avail.
Cleopas trying to put the ball in. And a shot there from Isak.
Gustav Isaac, he can do that. He can hit them. He can hit them, Gustav Isaac, but this time just cute it and then over the way over the bar.
And with 25 minutes passed in this game, the real ascendancy is fairly shared by both teams, but African Stars have had more of the second half or clear-cut chances to put their team ahead. As it stands, still 0-0 between these two. It cannot end 0-0 again like it did in the previous bout. But again, Tigers are finding their feet with Drens. Bango taking a shot there.
Now Stars bring it under control. Tigers was just trying to shoot. Stars brought it under control with Junja.
Junja with a beautiful ball.
Awilo, Stefan is very beautiful over the top.
Awilo playing comfortably, finding a cross.
Cleared by Tigers.
Cleared
Now
by
in the middle
Kapuko.
here. Absalom Imbondi come Chacha in the middle. The timing had to be right.
The referee not choosing to be deeming that as a free kick on the foul on the number 10, Kamchacha. And then an advancing play here from Enden.
Zulu fighting for it, but
Matuka.
couldn't find his brother, your old elder brother, Jocelyn.
Almost finding his brother Jocelyn Kamatuka in a great 45 position to take a shot on goal. Another chance here, but Juja Yosef is really having his way here. The number 20 for African Stars. It all begins with him. And Jolly and his brother Edwin are, of course, feeding off his passes, feeding off his play make. And of course, Awilo on the far left. Dangerous tackle there.
Tackle. Wadenga, Asha Wadenga. Young boy from Kamatapati or Wadenga.
It's just the replay of that tackle. Studs up.
Starts up dangerous boot, but the referee still keeping his too stingy with his yellow tickets, keeping it in his bag.
Free kick by Edwin. Finding Dynamo, not being able to pass the defensive line.
Stars
Kamatuka.
in control.
Away from Kapopo. Finding Gustav.
Come Chacha, the captain. Tigers in control. The back here. Bango.
Drens finding Bango, who wishes to find Drens again, but great defensive
shooting
play from
Jocelyn Kamatuka. Excellent play, helping out in defense, and then a goal kick for African Stars. Zero zero. If you just joined us, Tigers 0, African Stars 0. Nothing to write home about. No clear-cut chances for either team. Cut out by African Stars. Chulu, Jocelyn.
Almost
Excellent
finding a
ball.
pass there.
Now Junja can open his account. Oh no! That was one-on-one, and the goalkeeper tried to chip it. The supporters all on their feet, waiting to celebrate. That was the first clear-cut chances. I just spoke about no clear-cut chance for either team. That was the first one. Junja should have opened his account for African Stars on his second stint with the team.
And of course, yes, that was a great pass there from
Young Chulu.
Young Chilu. Great chested control there. But that lofted chip, I don't know why his accuracy was off there. But CK, what a chance for African Stars.
Well, you have to put it away. I mean, that was a clear-cut chance. I mean, and it's all the space, everything, the time to just time his delivery, and unfortunately missed the target.
And while African Stars have the majority of the chances, Tigers have had their moments, of play in their final third. No real clear-cut chances for Tigers, but it is the possession of play is shared quite equally. Almost a ball finding Juja again, but Roy Nelly comfortable.
Another beautiful ball over the top from Johannes, but couldn't find Chulu.
Missed kick there from Roy Nelly finding Jolly, almost thinking of a shot. Juja again finding Dynamo with a shot.
With a shot. Good save from the goalkeeper.
Beautiful save.
Beautiful save from the goalkeeper. Chance again for African Stars. Junja shielded it well, and then good pass to Dynamo Fredericks, who hit it, but then couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Good shot, good save.
Junja really, with this replay, he's really comfortable in finding his second play. And Tigers almost having an attacking opportunity here. And Jolly
Another ball
finding
over the top.
Junja again.
Offside this time. Offside this time from Junja. I think they are exchanging positions with Willie Stefanes. Awilo is coming in the center now, and then Junja can go to the left side.
Seems to be a great communication or a great interpath play between Jolly Kamatuka and Junja. They seem to be finding each other very comfortably. Might lead into a first half goal.
Tangeni Shipahu, opportunistic almost, were trying to use his speed there, but then good defending from Emilio Martin, who put him off. Goal kick from African Stars, Ratanda Baduvara. Up here trying to find Willie Stefanes, but too high.
Here's Bango with the throw-in for Tigers. Trying to find Rivaldo Drents, who has fallen to the ground. Nothing doing there. Martin.
Risky from the goalkeeper. Why? Why are you playing the ball? A short one in the box. Too comfortable.
Martin there choosing to clear his lines, and rightfully doing so. Stiga, commanding run there, but losing the ball in a unfortunate position. Kamchacha taking a shot, might have hit the arm of Martin. Referee deeming not so, but the shot was on target.
Tigers on the attack here. Good play from Johannes in defense for African Stars. Tigers almost in the ascendancy, but to no avail. Chulu in position.
We might have that replay for you that will show they might have,
Goalkeeper.
but it did not, it looked like it did hit his hand. Interesting to see that again, but
In the presence of VAR, we should have seen different results.
yes, indeed. Of course, we are streaming live here at the SKW Stadium in Windhoek City. This is a home game for African Stars versus Tigers. Remember, if African Stars win this game and win their next game, which is Tuesday next week versus Okahanja United, that is their title secured. The champagne should be popped on Tuesday next week.
Should have played advantage. Now Johan is in position. Emmanuel Aita.
Juja.
Junja.
Lofted
Over
pass,
but,
almost finding Aulo.
Good defending from Tigers. Jocelyn Kamatuka.
Jolly finding his way across field. Ill-advised by most coaches, but he's comfortable on the ball.
Junja finding Johannes. That left foot can put in a decent cross. And then he plays it with Awilo. Awilo in possession now. Awilo lost it. Now Tigers in possession. Tigers lost it again. Ugly tackle from Tigers captain Absalom Imbodi. I think we might see the first yellow of the game. This was a very dangerous tackle from Absalom Imbodi Kamchacha. We might see a first yellow.
And as you can see from the replay, Kamchacha just left his leg out there when he was trying to recapture a miscontrol. And Dynamo Friedrichs unfortunately took the brunt of that.
On the receiving end. Now is Alfredo Katenda Luzulo on the pitch with his medical team for medical assistance.
And there it is.
Should be a yellow, but the referee is still stingy with his yellows. Still in the pocket. Nothing given. Nothing given. Yes, Image Isaacs. 21 Gustav Image Isaacs. Have been a skillful player over the years. Still playing. I thought he might have ranked his boots up by now, but still going strong, I think. Making the first 11. He came on as a sub in the first round.
Here's a free kick from Awilo. Hitting the wall there. But has a second opportunity to put the ball in.
Hit a brick wall again. I don't know why.
Martin should be more comfortable with the ball. And that is the pressure that Tigers have been presenting throughout this first half.
Good press from Tigers, high press. Going after every ball, not giving any African Stars player time on the ball. Almost paid off there. But then a free kick to African Stars.
And once again, an example of high press from Tigers. They just need one opportunity to find a pass.
The press is showing. The pressure is showing. African Stars not comfortable at the back. And another poor clearance from Ratanda Badubara, the goalkeeper, throwing to Tigers in a good position on the left here. Bango. Clearing header from Stiga, Junja, and then Tigers can clear.
Hard commanding header there, and yes indeed the referee has deemed that to be a foul because it was a crunching header from Dynamo.
I think he's not giving a foul just because it is seems like a head injury.
Yes indeed. Shidolo, the number 6 for Tigers, taking the contact there, and it was a free kick for Tigers, and Image has found Kamchacha taking the shot, hitting the post, and Shipau
That decision from the referee.
with the last shot on goal missing, and the referee has been...
We expected it's not going to be a free kick, and then Tigers played the free kick. Kamchacha hit the ball, and...
That's what we call ungentlemanly conduct. He should have played the ball back to African Stars and they started to attack. It was not in good spirit. You don't do that.
Did the referee give a free kick? Did the referee give a free kick to Tigers? It was supposed to be a draw ball because I thought it was just because of a head injury that he stopped the game. The game went on and then he stopped it because of the head injury, and then he brought it back and then he gave Tigers a free kick unexpectedly. While African Stars are still talking here, Tigers were on the attack.
Well, the motto, the phrase play until the whistle might have applied there if Tigers were able to put that ball in the net, but very interestingly, a shot from Kamchacha hit the post with Shipau following up with his miss. If the ball went into the net, they might have discussed whether it's a goal or not, but now clear cut, no goal. And obviously, the African Stars players hounded the referee after that play.
2 chances in succession for Tigers. 2 chances in 30 seconds.
And that just shows the slight confusion, not confusion, but congestion between the African Stars defensive line and the press of Tigers FC. Finding little nibbles, finding little stops of play, and that might be the way Tigers have their advantage in this first half. Jolly Kamatuka. Great defense there.
Half and puff for now. Now no control. Maybe Jocelyn can bring it under control now. He did. Trying to pass. Dynamo.
Finding some grass. Trying to find Awulo, but great defensive header.
Nuku Shuklobas for a Stars corner. A corner, all the big men up again. Awilo have to deliver. Have to find a header from 3 of his big men who went up from the back. Emilio Martins, Kambanda, Vita Pingaruka. Corner.
Trying to find
Junja up.
Juja.
And then off target.
Natangwe Pietrus really putting him off there, and with 40 minutes gone in the first half, 5 minutes left with the ref's discretion on extra time, it is 0-0 between African Stars and Tigers FC. And we will do well to look at the score between Blue Waters and Life Fighters. It was 2-0 to Life Fighters at the moment, so if Blue Waters lost that game, African Stars need to win this game and their next game to actually secure this title officially. So 3 points would be a required desire for the African Stars Red Army here at the SKW Stadium.
Champagne, you mean champagne can be popped already with 3 to 4 games to spare?
Of course, every team wants that. Clearly, Arsenal FC do not want that, but African Stars want that. Kamchacha. Finding Shipau. Seemed to be taken off the ball quite heftily there. Referee not deeming it as a free kick. Play goes on with Kamchacha finding Bango. Great defensive play there by Gwaruka. Finding Awilo. Great interception.
On the ground, they should stop playing now. Tigers can play the ball out. Who will play the ball out if Tigers doesn't? They still want to continue playing with Chipahu down and out. Sony, I think, I don't know whether I will continue, but I think it's Sony. With his age and the knee injury like that, I think it is going to be difficult for him to come back.
Can't really see in the replay how he deemed to have suffered that left knee injury.
Very unfortunate, but so far very tight game. But I think Tigers going forward, they're the most enterprising team so far. They are always very quick on the second ball. They
As you can see in the replay, Kamchacha finding, and there on his left knee, there.
Late tackle.
It was Dynamo
Late
who
tackle.
came in. And unfortunately, he went knee for knee. And that is painful. It's not really something that can take you out the game, but it will take you out the game for 5 minutes.
Tangeni Shipahu up, willing to give it another go. I thought it's a bad injury, but then I don't know whether he made a meal out of it or... Aye.
Awilo Stefan is trying to find a lofted ball.
Yeah, he had runners up.
Nukusu trying to find Image.
Good
Garuka.
clearance from Garuka. Way out the pitch on the other side.
Sometimes no nonsense is good nonsense.
Yeah. Breathing space for now. With a little bit before half time.
Great chest there from Shidolo. Shidolo again finding Drens, but fortunately out for a Stars throw in.
Dens who exchanged positions with Bondi on the left side, and then young enterprising number 8 Dens on the left, but then couldn't get into play.
Matuka almost finding himself past 2 players there.
Sticker can change it now. Stolen. His pocket picked. Now Tigers.
Sticker hardly gets stolen, and that has led to an attacking advantage for Shipau, who finds himself on the floor.
On the floor, and then I think it is simulation from him.
And the referee.
Yellow. They thought it's gonna be a penalty. But it is simulation.
With Sticker being stolen by Kamchacha, Shipau had some great control, and there it is.
No touch, no contact. So simulation, yellow ticket.
Yeah, so from the replay,
it seems like there was a contact.
Seemed to be a little bit of a contact there.
A little bit, and then he made a meal of it. He had chance to go on and maybe salvage something. He decided he'll go down and give the referee decision to make. The referee's decision, a yellow to him.
That is the yellow card for Tangeni Shipau. The first yellow card of the game.
That's the first yellow of the game.
Kamchacha finding Shipau again.
Good tackle from Emilio Martin. He had to tackle that one because Tangeni was almost away.
Image. Trying to find his way through the players, and a junkie there. You will always find him a junkie in a game. That is Image.
Tigers on the attack, trying to get a goal just before halftime. That will not do.
But it was interesting to find that Stiga was pickpocketed in the midfield from Kamchacha. Doesn't really happen often that Stiga finds himself in a wanting position like that. Yes. But Tigers have had most of the play in the final third of the African Stars half.
You can say that again, Emmanuel. That is true. Tigers, and then even the attack, and then the press shows that they are willing to do something today. Not willing to let African Stars go off scot-free. Halftime whistle from the referee. A few chances, apart from the one of Junja for African Stars, which he should have lobbed the goalkeeper. Tigers had their first chances also. Kamchacha hitting after that confusion of a free kick, no free kick. Kamchacha hit the framework and then the follow-up from Tangeni also couldn't hit the target. That was a big chance for Tigers. They should have gone into the half 1-0 up.
And although it was a confusion between good sportsmanship and the discretion of the referee, put the ball in the net and let's question after.
Should have been allowed anyway, so it should have been 1-0.
But ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. It is goalless at the halfway mark of this game between African Stars and Tigers FC. Their previous outing was goalless as well. We cannot have that happening today in the final 45. So please stay tuned, live streaming on Facebook and YouTube. Share with all your football friends and family. We'll see you soon for the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live here at the SKW Stadium. My name is Emmanuel Linkara, joined by my two co-commentators, CK and Zico. A half with a lot of chances for both teams, but Tigers may be having the most interesting chances. CK, how
Well,
was that
like I
first half?
said, they have been the most in the pressing team going forward, and they're also winning this. They're always quick on the second ball. They so far, I think they really want it. They wanted more than African Stars, but African Stars they had also have a couple of good chances, especially the number 20 when they tried to chip the ball over the goalkeeper. They should have put it away there. You got to put those chances away, otherwise it's going to come back to haunt you big time.
African Stars really finding their way with the counter-attacks, trying to get behind the back line of Tigers in the first half. But Tigers really finding their way in the final third, just in front of the African Stars back line with free kicks, stoppages in play, and quite some interesting developments in the first half. But again, a goalless first half. And with the second half coming, I'm sure both teams want to put a score for their respective clubs.
Well, I'm not so quite sure whether Tigers will maintain the same tempo in the last 45 minutes. Their legs might be gone now, so we could see a different story in the second half.
And that might open up again for a counter-attack from African Stars. But with that,
No changes to either team. For now, no changes for either team. I don't think any team made a sub. Nothing. As Carlos alluded to, they finished on a high. Tigers. They were full of running. I don't know whether they will come back stronger or weaker in the second half. Stars kicked off.
Jolly Kamatuka with a interesting back heel there, almost finding Juja.
Tigers not happy. The referee not happy with the way Jocelyn is taking his throw-ins.
And of
False
course,
throw apparently.
it was Willie Stefanus scoring a hat-trick for African Stars versus 11 Arrows. And the last game with other players scoring was goals from Martin and Kambatu and Salazar versus Jolinho Sporting in Marienthal. Salazar still on the bench here for African Stars, so they might want to use that option if they are not finding success in the final third for Stars.
Yeah, just to change the dimension a little bit and maybe try to find the target man. For now, they are not playing with that target man as we know Stars.
Chidolo finding Bango. And of course, Tigers players really finding success on that left flank. Here comes Pietrus. Trying to find Rivaldo Drents on the left flank. Image, always a crafty player here. Trying to unlock Guaruka, but Guaruka standing strong, finding the corner for Tigers.
Cool and calm, just watching the ball, and then he blocked the cross, corner to Tigers. Image Isaacs to take it. Strong man from Tigers, all up there in the box.
Little story, I played soccer with Image when he was coming up in the ranks, so I know him very well. With the cross in and hitting the post.
Tigers. Kamchacha Imbondi header from the corner, hitting the upright. Very, very big chance for Tigers there.
Crunching tackle there from Nukuzu. But Edwin Kamatuka coming out of that tackle fairly okay. But yes, another chance there from Tigers. Great corner. Kamchacha with the header. Kamchacha's not a tall man, but
sneaked in front of everybody. Hit the crossbar.
Lovely footwork there from Juja. Johannes. Kamatuka trying to find the junkie, but ending up finding Shipau. But Martin was standing strong, cleaned up there by Stiga. The players right in front of us here at the commentary desk really voicing their frustration and competitive nature between these two teams. We can hear them clearly here. Great footwork there. Juja once again. Image. Finding Rivaldo Drains. Putting it in for Shipau. Shipau finding Kamchacha. Offside.
Kamchacha was outside looking straight at the line. He should have kept his line and stayed on side, but still, while watching the whole field in front of him, he is offside. But good move from Tigers. They are trying to maneuver something. We might see something happening if Stars are still sleeping like they are now.
Tangeni Shipau, really the number 34 Tigers, really the talisman, the target man there up front.
Looking lively.
And it was the Blue Army, we're not going to call them the Blue Army, but the Tigers fan really moaning at that offside because they believe Kamchacha would have unlocked the defense. Stiga cleaning up again. The ball that was kicked just almost hit our commentary desk once again. We are thick in the action here at the SKW Stadium. Both teams do not want this game to end in a goalless draw. Five minutes to go. 5 minutes has passed in the second half.
Tiger on the attack from the wing here. Tigers trying to get something out of this game now. They are lively, I'm telling you. They are the ones doing the talking. The ones doing the talking with the ball. Corner to them again. Image Isaacs to take it. And Tigers on the ascendancy.
It was a good cross there by the number 11, Nukusu, finding its way to Rivaldo Drens, taking that shot but blocked for the corner. And again, the corner before this led to a crossbar header. What will this corner produce here for Tigers? Image. Whew.
Straight into the hands of Ratanda Baduvara. Good goalkeeping. Glue. Stars trying to play from the back. Emilio Martins. We haven't seen much attack from African Stars in the second half. Having a problem with his jumping for the headers. I think he's with his trailing arm all the time. A foul. I think it looked like he went with an elbow to the Tigers defender.
Trends. Finding Shipau with a back heel, clever. Kambanta. Good defensive play.
Tigers Stars can get hold of the ball properly. Tigers with all the ball.
And that is Shidolo on the ground there, the number 6. And Rivaldo Drens also finding his...
Is it cramps? Is it what we said about Tigers? Will they hold the same pace in the second half? I think 2 Tigers players on the grass. I think it is cramps from Rivaldo Prince is cramps, and then Moses Chidolo, I think maybe got worse from a tackle somewhere there.
Just a moment here for the African Stars coach to really talk to his players, really talking to Guaruka on the right side of defense. Maybe just telling his players to get a hold of the game this early in the second half.
Because it's all Tigers now, as you can see.
Dynamo trying to find Guaruka, but lofted into the crowd there from
By
Image. Stiga changing play. Kambanda. Defensive header there from Beatrice, but finding Stiga. Stiga recycling again. And I must say, Willie Stefanus, coming off of a hat-trick against 11 Arrows in the previous game, not really having his way in this game. Started off slow and has had some grass to play with, but never really succeeding. He always seems to have his play or his way in the game, but not today. Defensively cleared
Something
by
for Tangeni
Bango.
Chipahu to chase, but to no avail. Throw in on the far side for African Stars. It's up in Garuka.
Kamatuka with an agro defensive play, but it led to nothing.
Straight into thin air by Sticker as well.
Great control there from Kapupo. Bango. Chipao trying to find Rivaldo Drens. His left foot is crafty. Deciding not to cross it in. Losing it to Guaruka, who has been playing very well, keeping Rivaldo Drens on in his pocket. Great defensive play there from Jolly, trying to find Georgia. And great tackle there from Asha Uazenga.
Great tackle, great timing. Head to.
Stars quickly playing that throw in. Georgia trying to find Willie Stefanus, but missed control. Chipao really recycling that ball well there for Tigers. And that leads to a deflection. Chipao again with an opportunity.
Broke well for Chipahu, but then he...
Crunching tackle there. Kamatuka finding Willie Stefanus.
Hey!
Both teams are really crunching into tackles here. And that is a free kick to African Stars, and the Tigers players are infuriated. While we see the replay, I can tell you.
Trying to manhandle the referee even.
And as we see in the replay, a cataclysm between both players, and there you can see there was a tackle on Georgia. And both players, both teams are still arguing with the result of this free kick. And Georgia still on the floor.
Now the referee is attending to Georgia's injury. He was first trying to stop the players from manhandling each other there.
And
Free kick to Stars at the end. It will be a free kick to Stars because of that tackle on Ginger. But for now, Tigers very, very infuriated.
And as we can see in the last 3 minutes, it has been tackles flying in and really a competitive nature for both teams. We said they do not want this game to end in a goalless draw again. Of course, Tigers are 9th in the league. They probably do not have anything to play for.
But they need the 3 points and breaking rights for Kadutura, the Chandubala boys.
And as you can see, number 11, Nukusu really, the number 11, really the one arguing with the ref.
Angry with the ref. Don't know how we cannot realize the referee is the one with the last say.
Stiga there, really the calm head for African Stars. Willie Stefanus also there,
Young
putting his
Chulu.
point across.
Young Chulu at Makamatuka also in the fringe or there. But with a rare smile now, Chulu Kamatuka. Free kick to African Stars. (15-20 meters from the D.
It's good to know that whole transition of play did not end in a yellow card for neither players, for descent or for the tackle on Georgia, but African Stars have the advantage here with Martin placing the ball perhaps for a speculative shot.
Emilio Martin can hit them. We saw on different occasions he can hit them. A sub for African Stars. Besha Maharero, I think he's coming on. They are taking off Chulu Kamatuka and Dynamo Fredericks. I don't know whether it is a wise sub.
Dynamo did have some interplay in the first half. Maybe the second half has been running away from him, but Kamatuka always been taken off. And that is
Tigers number 6, Shidolo Moses, still haven't recovered from that knock. I think he's again on the green. Maybe they're gonna sub him. He's gonna be subbed as well. Now the number 6 for Tigers, Shidolo. He can't take it anymore. Haven't recovered fully from that tackle in the first and then at the start of the second half.
so the two subs there confirmed, Dynamo and Edwin Kamatuka leaving the pitch for Chaikika and Maharero.
Tigers also making a double sub. One for sure is Shidolo through injury. I don't know now who's the second one. Still have to decide. Tigers.
Perhaps this free kick will happen before Tigers can make their substitutions. However, the Tigers coaches are waving their hands to the ref, wanting to make this change before this free kick is taken, and that indeed is happening.
Rivaldo Prince to be substituted with Shidolo, who was injured. The two that were on the green, remember when I said whether they can take the punches, they were that full of running they had at the end of the second half.
Probably two injury substitutions there for Tigers, and Shane van Wyk, he's the one that had a winning goal versus 11 Arrows the last time Tigers won a game. Shane van Wyk, number 17, coming on for Tigers.
Emilio Martin alone left to decide this fate of the free kick. It's gonna hit the wall, brick wall twice.
That's interesting,
Tigers
brick
with the ball.
wall twice. Opportunity here for Tigers with Shipao. Moving swiftly through the attacking third, but beautiful tackle there for Martin. He took the free kick and he made the defensive play. Well done. There's a player for Tigers on the floor. A head injury. So
What
play has
happened?
to stop.
Is it an off the ball incident? Or did he get a cramp again? Don't know what happened, but he's on the green. Then we don't know what happened. Tigers Stars was on the attack. Referee stopped play. We'll see what he's gonna do again.
And that's the number 14, Asha Uazena, that is Unazenga, that is on the floor for Tigers. Doesn't seem to be a head injury, but the referee might not have known that, so he did stop play. Probably a good stoppage of play for Tigers, because Stars were mounting an
What
attack.
happened? The referee is giving possession to Tigers. African Stars players, they don't care about that. They are allowing the referee to bounce it for Tigers while they were in possession. This is confusion. Tigers started play.
20 minutes into the second half, still goalless here at the SKW Stadium between
In the
the
air,
home team African
defense
Stars
from Kampala.
and Tigers. It is heating up here. The Red Army and the Blue Army of Tigers really fighting their way in the crowd and on the pitch. Kamchacha. Beautiful pass there to Nukuzu. Fouled by Johannes.
The game cooled down a little bit now. It was hectic at the start of the second half from Tigers.
Not quite sure whether it's the players' ignorance or whether it's the coaches that are not coaching the players properly. Because when you got a drop ball and when the other team was on attack, you play the ball back, you give the ball back to the other team. You don't just start attacking from that position.
And well, sportsmanship might have gone out the window for this game. Both teams really are playing for the 3 points with a ball brought in from Johannes, almost finding its way to Georgia. But again, yes, CK, both teams, they're not playing to sportsmanship to this evening. 3 points is on the line.
A bit of hard tackles there in the middle of the park. But I must say I'm very impressed with the way Tigers, their game plan, they're really playing, they're very solid and they are willing to attack.
Definitely, Tigers are not leaving this game to fate. They want this 3 points just as much as our pending champions, Deb Marine Premiership champions, African Stars, want this game. Beautiful touch there from Yosef. Beautiful pass. Finding Jolly Kamatuga. And the referee,
It was a great ball there.
Great diagonal ball from Juja. From this side to find Jocelyn Kamatuka. On the other side, Jocelyn also very pretty control. And then when he took out the Tigers defender had no other way, Bango, than to bring him down.
there was Shane van Wyk that took down Jolly.
Shane van Wyk took down Jocelyn Kamatuka on the far side. A free kick for African Stars. Yanjama Harero, I think, taking it.
Fiki comes in. Kambanda almost finding his way there with that. But
Pretty free kick in front of goal. No one could react.
Timte had been an handball and it
Look
was
at that
taken
referee.
quickly from the...
The ball was blocked there. The referee is confused. Nothing, no decision.
This game is really topsy-turvy here. The referee does need to maybe get a hold of this officiating. Both teams really want it and they will do anything for these 3 points. Kambanda. Tight offside there on Awilo.
That offside. That disputable offside. Decision from the referee, from the far side linesman.
Jocelyn Kamatuka. Ball lofted into Awilo, great chest but could not control. Kamchacha. Must control
First
there.
touch is-
Chaikika trying to find Willie Stefanis, but the
Good
ball,
goalkeeping.
too much on that ball. Great goalkeeping there from Nelly Roy. Johannes. Kambanda. The referee not deeming that to be a free kick, to the frustration of Kambanda. Willie Stefanus again.
Goalkeeper is very awake. He's sweeping everything behind the defense there. And that is good. Good goalkeeping.
Shane van Wyk. Good tackle there from
Stars in the middle, losing the ball in the middle of the park here. Tigers also can't find the last man. Poor first, last touch in the final third. Awilo. Good tackle, sliding tackle from Wadenga, the young boy, from Okamatapati, I believe. Johannes now to make a cross.
trying to find the runner in the back post. The header was good. And Chaikika with the shot.
Chaikika with a shot and then the goal, Larry.
And another shot there by Herrero.
Stars waking up a little in these couple of minutes. That should have been a goal to Stars. Good goalkeeping. This left foot of Chaikika couldn't find the back of the net. Really, the goalie saved Tigers to keep them in the game.
The Red Army has lit up, the fire has lit up at the stadium here. They think that the goal is in due course. Great header out there from Tigers. Soli Kamatuka doing work, putting in the cross and trying to win the ball back. But Shane van Wyk with the defensive duties.
Shane Kamatuka receiving that throw in. Tigers in attack. Stars flying in with tackles.
Real interesting passage of play here for the Stars defense. Really need to reposition themselves and just calm things down, because one deflection, one missed time pass could lead to an open opportunity for Tigers.
Stars playing that free kick from the back. Vitapi Kamatuka.
25 minutes passed here in the first half, in the second half.
Ango couldn't control the pass, took his eyes off the ball there. Free, throw into African Stars. Vitapi Garuka once more. No one's finding the next person. Mistakes all over the place.
Shane
And Tigers now.
Good passage of play there from Tigers.
Who can run.
Chipao. Goalkeeper. And Chipao with the last shot. But safely cleared by
Tigers almost
Stiga.
finding a way past the Stars defense, but difficult. But Ratana Baduvara also had a chance to just mistakes from the Stars players just to find that next pass. Nothing's giving.
Great passage of play there from Tigers, and it was the Stars goalkeeper that found himself wanting.
He spilled it there, and then the Tigers attacker took the ball, and then he couldn't advance.
That was Chipao with the tame shot that was safely cleared, not off the line, but basically off the line there from Stiga. But another opportunity for Tigers, who wanted as much as our log leaders, African Stars. Stiga finding Johannes. Johannes thinking to loft it in. Trying to find Georgia. Great goalkeeping there from Nelly Roy.
This Johannes Jackson also can put in pretty crosses from the left here, but he just have to find the man.
Get the ball, guys. Take the ball over. Availability means a lot. Availability means a lot, guys. It's all right. It means a lot. Get that ball, guys.
Kambanda back to his goalkeeper.
Baduvara.
Take that ball. Means a lot. Fight.
Chole Kamatuka keeping that in, but losing it there.
Should have been offside there. So Slim Kamatuka will be ill advised not to try dribble from the back. Straight out into touch from Ratana Baduvara.
To be interesting what the story will tell if this game does end in a goalless draw between the two teams. Frustration of play from African Stars and maybe a game that was won from Tigers.
With Blue Waters dropping points, losing 4-0 in Ochiwarongo against mighty Kahirona. African Stars have a free passage, I think, to go on and win the league with a couple of matches to spare. Hey.
Must-time kick there from the goalkeeper, and he's trying to be caught in the loft. And then almost
poor clearance from the goalkeeper, and then was well spotted here by Petrus Natangwe, and then he tried to lob it, and then it was just sideways.
He wanted to be the hero, the name that would be on the back of the newspapers on Monday morning. What a goal that would have been. Great defensive play there again by a really commanding Asha Uazenga.
Asha Uazenga.
Mahareo finding Johannes.
Johannes can put in a pretty one. He must put in a decent cross with his left foot.
He's trying again. Another cross put in. And Georgia with a strong header, but not crunching tackle by both players coming out. Petre Shipau
flying. Tangeni Shipau he had tackled, and then young Shane van Wyk also feeling the heat of the game, and then a free kick to Tigers. Tangeni Shipau demonstrating with the referee here, unhappy with that tackle, but life goes on.
It's about the third or fourth time Tangeni Shipau is on the floor due to an injury, but he seems to want to continue the game. He is the talisman, the target man, the number 34 Tigers.
He is the talisman for real. He wants to win the game for Tigers. He is going to give it his all. Of the ball incident here by the referee warning the Stars defenders and Shane van Wyk of Tigers.
30 minutes gone in the second half. Great through ball there, but too much there from Kamchacha.
From Kamchacha, trying to find his man, almost worked out. Almost worked out. Should have been a very, very good pass. He should have been free on the right to put in a decent cross.
Kambanda.
We know what a draw can be to Tigers. It feels like a win. Ginger also is tired or what now?
Perhaps a change would be advisable for African Stars. Salazar is an option.
Hey, Tigers on the run again, on the wing here.
Bango with the cross in. Away from Martin.
He had a lot of time, but maybe he thought maybe if he can hurry it, he will find the man as fast as possible before the Tigers, before the African Stars defenders recuperate. But then he couldn't manage. We see Salazar up here. Maybe it's time for Junja now to go and rest his tired legs.
Image. Woo! Beautiful flick there from Image. And water beer has been poured onto the pitch from the fans in frustration that no foul was.
Now the referee is stopping play. Now he's stopping play. Now you don't know what he's going to give because he let play go on. He let play continue after that beautiful skill there from the young boy. Now he stopped play.
And as you can
Who
see,
is he giving the advantage to?
Putting Jolly Kamatuka in a blender.
We did that in our youth on the streets. He did it now here today, this young man, Shane van Wyk.
That was Image.
Image can do that. You can expect that from Image. Very skillful player.
But apparently one of the crowd has been identified as the person who threw the the beverage onto the pitch in
Decided to take the game.
frustration.
Decided to take matter into his own hands.
He's
because
being
he wanted
led
that
out.
to be a free kick.
He's being led out by our swift security operators here at the SKW Stadium. Cannot throw things into the
Apologize
game.
as you don't want to watch football. Please go to your car.
And as you can see, he's still being escorted out of the arena here at the SKW Stadium with 33 minutes into the second half. This game between African Stars and Tigers FC has been a heated one. Both teams, of course, the previous outing ended in a 0-0 draw.
Deep into the Olympian night. We are in Olympia. The floodlights are on. We are watching beautiful football, especially Tigers having a stranglehold on the game, but then not having clear-cut chances, not making the goalkeeper work. So they're gonna blame themselves if they don't get anything out of this game.
Few substitutions here for Tigers. Tangenishi Pau leaving the pitch.
He gave it his all. He left everything on the pitch. He's going nothing home.
Had two great opportunities, one in the first half and one in the second half, to put his Tigers team ahead. That was Tangeni Shipao leaving the pitch right now, but he gave it his all, as you just mentioned, Zico. And the game continues with Maharero finding Willie Stefanos. Beautiful time pass. Kamatuka.
Clearance from the Tigers defense. Throw into Stars. Maharero.
Crunching tackle there.
Need to be. A draw to Tigers is like a win. As long as they don't lose to Stars, they are happy.
Being ninth in the table, not really anything to play for, but bragging rights is a right in itself.
Yeah.
Johannes with a shot, speculative, could have led up to a interesting through ball for Salazar.
Two players in the box, but he decided to let it go, and then tame shot. He should have gone into the air because Tigers was thin at the back.
With 10 minutes left in ordinary time in the second half here, there has to be a winner. Both armies, the blue and red army, demand a winner here at the SKW Stadium between African Stars and Tigers. A heated game, especially in the second half, with tackles flying.
Johannes again with his left.
Finding Salazar. Beautiful interception there again.
From Asha Wadenga. Turning out to be the main man at the back.
Kamchacha. Nukuzu. Clever tackle there from Sliga.
Wadenga cut it out again. Very, very great tackle because it was Stars was away.
The number 14 for Tigers, Asha Uazenga, really having his way in the defensive line. Might be man of the match. And there was a tackle there that was crunching.
The referee can see the ball. The ball is on the way to Salazar. In advantage, he just decided to stop play. Oh no.
As you can see there, Jocelyn Kamatuka really being taken up into the air. And that has brought back the free kick for African Stars. with Willie Stefanus maybe finding his way into the game by putting in a quality ball. Salazar has obviously entered the fray, and Martin as well. The big men are ready. A couple of players finding the deck of the floor before the ball was even lofted into the pitch. So the referee has given a yellow card to Maharero for impeding one of the Tigers defenders.
And is in a painful state. Is now Kushu Cleopas.
Might have been an elbow there. Might have been an unnecessary impediment from Maharero because the ball did find.
Floated into the box by Awilo Stefanes. They had to go for the ball because it was a pretty ball with speed. He should have gone for it, but then he decided to go for the man. That's unwise, uncalled for.
Nukuzu getting his way onto the pitch, still lively, the number 11 for Tigers. Six minutes left in this heated battle between African Stars and Tigers. A battle that produces another free kick in an advancing position here for Tigers.
All went for the header, but the referee decided now Tigers was impeded. So Ingwe can try make something with his free kick.
And the Tigers fans really cheering on because they believe this might be their opportunity to steal the game.
Not like that.
Not like that, indeed.
Left footer who came in as a sub.
He maybe thought that net was the goalkeeper net instead of the net that is actually on the level.
And then he went for it.
He went for it. Marero with a flick on header. Coming back to Tigers. Martin. Hey. Johannes with the misplaced pass leading to Nukuzu. Kamchacha.
Now Stars can try and do something also.
Jolly Kamatuka. Trying to find Salazar.
He does. Corner to Stars. Salazar trying to salvage the 3 points for African Stars. That's looking likely and slipping away. It's gonna take 1 point.
And it's
Better
interesting.
than 0.
Jolly Kamatuka really having a conversation with Salazar there in the box, as you can see the number 11 and number 9 arguing about perhaps a pass from Salazar was on. But here comes the corner.
Cleared from now Kuchu.
Agru attempt.
By a skill kick from Jocelyn Kamatuka, trying anything in the book. A substitution by Tigers.
Was it the boy again that hit it out? The boy.
Yeah. Cleobas.
Oh, it was Cleobas.
Cleobas, yeah.
Number 11.
Cleobas. Yeah, Marquezine, yeah. Where did it out there?
Oh. Number 11.
It's also a workhorse. Now Kushu.
Foul
Jesse
there.
tucking there by the Tigers. Jesse tucking is always it's a jello all day.
Stiga with miscontrol. You don't see that often. But Kambanda taking control. Stefanus. Johannes. Kambanda finding Kachiteka. Kambanda almost getting past.
Wadenga going to the ground, sliding tackle. He had to time it right because with those you can easily concede a penalty.
The number 14 for Tigers, Asher Uazenga, really having a man of the match performance here for Tigers in the defensive line.
Seriously.
Great ball there from Kamchacha, finding his target man, unable to find.
Kamatuka taking long there to get rid of it. Now Kamchacha for Tigers.
Kamchacha again.
Clearance from Tigers.
Defensive duties here from Jolly Kamatuka. You don't see that
to
often.
Make a pass, to give a pass to himself so that he can collect in the space there, but unfortunately went into touch. Awilo Stefanis.
And as you can see, both teams are still competitive with 5 minutes left in this game. And they're still pushing each other right in front of our commentary desk. Kambanda and Cleopas Nukusu. They don't want to find themselves in the referee book for unsportsmanship behavior. But this is how tense this derby has turned out.
What is he dropping the ball for? Why did he stop the play?
Another foul there.
Stop start affair.
Salazar. But great shielding there from the number 3.
For Salazar to seize, but good play from the Tigers defender and goalkeeper.
Miscontrol there by the talisman of for Tigers. Kambanda really cleaning up well. And here he is, Kambanda with a run, finding Salazar.
Who is onside? Look at Salazar. Weak pass inside.
Finding nobody.
What was it about? Kamchacha.
Nikusu with a nice touch to Kamchacha. Great tackle there from Maharero. Stiga finding Kambanda. And again.
Again, Wadenga. Foul here in front of us. On the near side here, now Kushu. Kushu, an angry man, maybe a naughty boy in Chandubala there. Tigers being told to take the ball back. Kamchacha just decided to move it upwards.
Great shot there of the referee's frustration. What he has to deal with 2 teams that are eager to find 3 points. And there he is again. Halfway line. That is his command, the referee. Tigers here in an advanced position.
Offside, clearly offside, Kamchacha. Don't know why he had to call for that ball. He's coming from the offside position.
Really frustrating there for Tigers. They had African Stars sleeping slightly there. Kamchacha just finding himself offside when he didn't need to. Salazar, miscontrol. Stiga. Maharero. Kachiteka.
Good one-touch play from Stars here to find Johannes. Johannes with a cross.
Willie Stefanis. But great header play. Good clearance there from Tigers. Stiga. Can he unlock?
Another cross from
Johannes finding Salazar.
Salazar. As I said, Johannes Jackson can put in a decent cross on any given day with his left foot. That was a good chance for Salazar. I don't know what he was thinking about. Should have flicked it into the net easily.
And as you can see from the replay, it looks closer than it was, but I can tell you at home, ladies and gentlemen, that ball was further than what it sees in the replay. So
was it the chance? Was it the chance for Stars to take all 3 points?
And with added on time, it is up to the referee's discretion to how much time he wishes to add to this fiery derby. Does somebody want to put their name on the back page of the newspaper on Monday? Who wants to be the hero? A missed time kick there for Marero, but Willie Stefan is cleaning up. Hey, Cheka, trying to find Salazar. Garuka.
Trying to get those balls over the top onto the Stars attack. Shorty, good control.
Kamchacha. He has opportunity on the right shot.
Chacha, he was not in the position to hit it. But the pass from Shorty in the middle, the control, the way he went past his marker, that's applaudable.
And just that touch there, that one probably took it away from him.
Yes. In a little sideways, and then when he wanted to hit it, he just cued it.
And the pitch is pristine here at the SKW Stadium, so if it bounces, it is the player's fault, not the pitcher's fault. So Kamchacha there, he might have been the hero, but choosing not to.
Are we going to have a hero tonight? Deep into the Olympia lights. Cross from Tigers. Someone
Coming to the back
clearing
post.
header away from goal by Jocelyn Kamatuka all over the pitch.
Natangwe.
Pretty cross here from Tigers. Sticker clearing, but the pass was not on.
Slight question of a penalty there, but
Finally.
there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, another 0-0 draw, goalless draw between African Stars and Tigers FC. Zico,
Victory for Tigers always. If they don't lose against us, that is a win to them. They are going to break deep into Chandubala. They are having a party. They're like the first round when they were the first team to stop Stars from scoring. They had a party in Chandubala. I think they are the happiest here. But Stars are slowly but surely marching towards the title. There is no stopping them.
another yellow card here.
Blue Waters dropped points in Oshibarongo 4-0, losing to Kahirona. So African Stars marching towards the title, 1 point plus.
And just before I introduce CK's, thank you Zico for that. Of course, the roundup. Another yellow card was given out to clear past the number 11, Nukuzu. A heated game here, CK. We knew it was going to be that. And what a game it was.
Well, I think a draw is a fair reflection of the game, but all credit to Tigers. They really took the game to African Stars. They played very well, defended solidly, and they also had a couple of good chances to put the game away. And I think the African Stars, they tend to lose the ball too much, especially in the middle of the park. They couldn't keep the string more passes, decent passes together, and I think that was their downfall today.
I think in the first half, they had more of the calmer play, the calmer interplay between themselves, Accuracy Stars. But in the second half, it was really up and down, no real midfield play. And of course, with the substitution of Edwin Kamatuka and Dynamo Friedrichs, it really opened up the game for long crosses, long pieces of play, especially on the left flank with Johannes trying to find the man in the box. But it didn't work.
It's a very good cross of the ball, but sometimes you have to use your intelligence as well. And you don't just cross a ball into the box where you don't have numbers. Most of the time, his crosses are just go astray.
And of course, as you can still see with our pictures, the players from both teams are still on the pitch. A little bit of chirpiness, a little bit of conversations, heated conversations between both teams. And of course, we will interview both sets of African Stars players and the coach. But of course, CK, another goalless draw. Can African Stars win the league title next week with 2 home games,
No,
starting with the one on Tuesday.
You see, the plus point for African Stars is that their closest challengers, Blue Waters, dropped points today, so they're still very much in the driving seat.
And there you have it. CK will be interviewing the coach for African Stars in due time. Zico, your final thoughts on African Stars overall before we actually see them lift the title?
I think the substitutions the Stars made, the taking off the midfield of Chuluka Matuka and Dynamo Fredericks, the midfield that came on, like Shahikika and Maharo, I think that was a shambles. There was no midfield anymore for African Stars. I think they will learn a thing or two from that.
You can just have it like this, huh? Yeah.
Okay. Coach, another goalless draw, but I must give credit to your boys. They played a very good game. So walk us a little back into your game plan. It seems to me it really worked out.
Yeah, it really worked out for us. We wanted to keep them on the back foot because we know that they are playing 3 at the back. So we pushed 3 up front to be pound for pound in the up front, and also in midfield we played man to man, also to be pound upon. So our game plan was to try to keep them at bay, which worked for us. We had chances, good chances, which we didn't convert. But the name of the game is if you don't score, you don't win. Defensively, I think we were sound. When I took over here, we conceded a lot of goals, but now we are not conceding anymore, but we also not scoring. So that's something that we need to work on in the future more to get the goals, because if we can get 1 goal now, then we can win games.
But do you feel a little bit disappointed that you couldn't take all 3 points, which was there for the taking?
Look, I'm very disappointed, but we had, as I've said before, we had good chances, very good chances. We had clear-cut chances, which our captain and Tangani Shipau didn't convert. It's players of that magnitude, you expect them to score, but they didn't score. That's also the game of football. My boys fought. There were 2 players just coming from an injury. We had to let them play because of the magnitude of the game and also how they are. They are big players. So I think my boys came up to the expectation. We came. We tried our utmost best. Unfortunately, we didn't win the game. I have to applaud Stars. They have done remarkably well. Coach Maka he accumulated a good team. You can see why they are running away with the league. What a sight they have. But it was a really, really, really good game.
Overall, it was a very good game, and I think the draw is a fair result of the game. All the best.
Thank you so
very
much.
Coach, 2 points draw, 2 points now thrown away or lost. Can you walk us a little bit through the game?
Yeah, I think, look, we don't have the pressure. Come on, we are at the summon of the league. So we needed to manage the game. I think first half was all about managing the game. And I think through that, we got, I think, two good chances. especially the 1v1. I think we should have put it
Try to
away.
chip the ball over.
Yes, yes. I think we should have put it away. If we put it away, then Tigers will come now, and then because they were sitting with 5 guys at the back that are not moving, and in that instance we needed to play from the space in front of the back 4. And I think second half with the introduction of Shahikika and Maharero, we started playing from those moments, but don't take off the head from Kamatuka and Dynamo. They have worked the first half, especially in terms of keeping the midfield a bit combat. I think we started pushing. Yeah, it didn't come, so we marshal on. And I think now we only need a win. So we marshal on. Come the next game, we go again.
Well, when you were attacking on the few occasions, you didn't throw enough bodies up front. Was that the game plan, just to defend deep?
No, I think we opened them up because look, in that area that's where we wanted to come and operate in. So hence you could see the movement of Yusuf and Awilo a bit wide, so that we create space in that area, and then we attack that area. I think that's where the scenario of the one-on-one came from, because we stretched them up, and then it was open in the middle, and it was one-on-one. I think with a good precision, we could have got chances from those moments. So it's just a bit of precision that was what was lacking, especially in the final third.
Yusuf looked a little bit rusty, probably lacked much fitness, but you kept him on for the entire 90 minutes.
Not 90 minutes.
90,
Yeah. I took
Very
more.
long, yeah.
Yes, yeah. I mean, come on. We all know the quality that he possesses. We all know those are players that can win you a game in an instant. You understand? So we were hoping for that moment, but also he was really working hard for the team, and I think when he tired out, it was a moment to introduce Salazar, and I think with a good concentration, he would have scored the header.
Thank you very much, Coach, and all the best.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Ebs.
Hey, how's it? You good?
Well, joining me now is the captain of Tigers F.C, Salom Imbondi. Ebs, a good game, 0-0, but with a little bit of luck, you could have taken the 3 points.
Yeah.
So what is your take on the game?
The game was actually a good game. We gave it to the fans. The people have waited for this big game. We gave everything. Maturity was part of the game. Everyone came here to see what these two teams could give out, and truly, to be honest, we gave it all both teams. Yeah.
Well, in the last minutes, you had a chance to put it away there. So what went through your mind when you missed that chance?
Being matured enough, chances come and go. So take it. If it doesn't go in, stand up, pray for another one, then it will come.
So where to from here now? Obviously, you have nothing to play for. You're not going to win the title. You're also not in the relegation zone, but you gave it your all. So where to from here now?
So I think we'll be remaining with 5 games, if I'm not mistaken. 5 games, so we're planning to push for those games, to push for those points. Then from there, we go back to our drawing board, then start off for the next season.
Thanks very much and all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Joining me now is the captain of African Stars, Stiga. Stiga, can you take us through the game? Another draw here. Your closest challengers, Blue Waters, dropped points today, and it was an ideal chance probably just to finish the job and get it done. So what went through your mind when you could only fashion a draw today?
Yeah, quite a tough game today. Tigers well prepared, they are fighting their own battles. They have their reasons why they are fighting as hard as they do. And of course, we came on a mission to pick up the 3 points to finish the job today. But unfortunately, it didn't go our way. Few chances that I thought they were clear cut. Juja first half, one-on-one. I would have thought he might have gone just next to the keeper, but he decided to loop the ball. But unfortunately, the ball did not hit the target. Last minute as well, Salazar there, just glancing header, and then the job was done. Of course, we didn't take those chances. Tigers also fairly they had their chances, especially how this one, the first opportunity they had that hit the upright. We thought it was the referee stopped the game because of a foul, but he stopped because the guy was lying down. So we thought we were in possession. Then he decided it's a free kick, and the player did not even leave the pitch. So we were almost caught off guard there. Our players were taking space up front so that we play the foul. But unfortunately, it is what it was. But now, of course, Tigers they have very good chances. Well played, disciplined, well organized from the back, midfield. So they give us a run for our money. So I think we have to go to the drawing board and ensure that the next game we just finish the job.
Thank you very much and all the best.
Thank you.
So that's how it ended here at the SKW Stadium. African Stars 0, Tigers 0.
Thanks, man. That's a wrap. Thank you, guys. Thank